going to show you the study system that got me into Harvard. But first, let me tell you about the mistake I made in junior year that almost tanked my GPA. This isn't about studying 16 hours a day or being a genius. It's about a simple framework anyone can use. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint. Before I used this system, I was a classic procrastinator, pulling all-nighters, chugging energy drinks, and still feeling like I was drowning. My teachers kept saying I had potential, which we all know is code for you're messing up. Then I tried something different, and 3 things happened. First, I went from being a B student to getting straight A's. Second, I actually started sleeping through the night. And third, well, the third thing is the most important, and I'll get to it in a minute. The core idea is simple. Stop studying harder. Start studying smarter. The entire system is built on one rule, and it sounds kind of crazy. Never study for more than 90 minutes at a time. I was desperate, so I tried it, but this only works if you understand why it works. First, let me show you the schedule. I wake up at 6 a.m., not because I love mornings, but because my willpower is highest and there are 0 distractions. Your brain is fresh. I use this first 90-minute block for my hardest subject for me. That was calculus. But here's the key. After 90 minutes, I stop, even if I'm mid-problem. This prevents burnout and actually helps you remember more. More on that later. Then, I take a full hour off. I eat, shower, watch YouTube, anything but think about school. This isn't lazy, it's strategic. Your brain needs time to process and store what you just learned. If you skip this, you're just sabotaging your own work. After school, another 90-minute block, but this one is only for review. I go over the notes from that morning and the previous day. This is called the spacing effect. Reviewing material after a few hours forces it from your short-term to your long-term memory. This is how you stop cramming for tests. My last block is for homework. Simple as that. By this point, the hardest work is already done. Okay, so what was the third thing that happened when I started this? The one I promised to tell you? I actually started to enjoy the process. When you're not exhausted and you can actually see yourself making progress every single day, the work becomes satisfying. It stops being a chore. But this only works if you follow 3 rules. These are non-negotiable. Rule 1, the 90-minute rule. Your brain can only sustain intense focus for about 90 minutes. After that, your performance drops off a cliff. So stick to the timer. Rule 2, the review rule. Always review old material. Learning something new is useless if you forget it a week later. Review is what makes it stick. Rule 3, the hard stop rule. When the timer goes off, you stop immediately. This builds discipline and trust in your own system. It's the only way to avoid burnout long term. The results? My GPA went from a 3.2 to a 3.9 over my junior year. My SAT score jumped 340 points, and I got into Harvard. Not because I was the smartest kid in my class, but because I had the best system. But a warning, this will feel weird at first. You'll feel guilty taking breaks. You'll think you're being lazy. Push through that feeling. It takes about 2 weeks to adapt. And if you miss a day, don't panic. Just get back on track the next day. It's about consistency, not perfection. Look, you can figure this out on your own through trial and error, but I remember how lost I felt. If this video helped, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm to share this with more students who need it. But nothing changes if you don't act. Don't wait for Monday. Try just one 90-minute block today. Your future self will thank you. Subscribe for more real advice on college and studying. You're closer than you think.